So I may have bought something. Now, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm going to be the ripe old age of 22. And to celebrate, I got myself something that I've wanted for probably about 5 or 6 months now, but never pulled the trigger on. What is this, you might be asking? Well, it's in this box. So, let's get this box open and let's see what it is. Let's see, how am I gonna open this? That could work. That could work. That could work. Maybe. I'm not sure about that one. Let's have a think. And here we go. Yeah, no. We're just gonna use a box opener. I will say, this feels very light. Can you guess what it is yet? Yeah, I got a new guitar. But I didn't just get any electric guitar. Oh, this looks so good. This is my new electric guitar. This is the Gear for Music 638 baritone guitar. I chose this because I mostly play whole step down, so I thought having a baritone tuned in an A or B standard would be good to have around. That's if I actually had bought a standard baritone. Let's see how long it takes me to figure that out. So, what can I do? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a couple of bits on this, and then I'm going to play a couple of bits on another guitar, just so you can kind of get an idea between them. But one thing this guitar really loves to do is chug. But we'll get to that. So, now that you've got a kind of comparison between what a regular guitar would kind of sound like and this, it's just an octave lower. Now, some things, like, are going to sound a little rougher because it's not necessarily capable of doing that as well. This will be a combination of the quite generic pickups that this has, and also my amp. It's not necessarily designed for things this low, so that's not going to help either. So those lower tones it's definitely going to struggle with to get some clarity in them, and just simply because the lower you go, the harder it is to actually distinguish the clarity in things. Now, what makes these like this is, first of all, strings. So these strings are significantly higher gauge. I believe I use 32s on my normal guitar. These, I believe, are 68s. For the E strings, and then I believe I use an 11 I think. These are 14. So the strings on these are significantly thicker. For example, my E string, my high E, is more equivalent to my D string on my guitar in actual size. The other thing is scale length. So this is a 30-inch scale length, I believe, while say like my regular Fender Player Series Telecaster, I believe it has about 25.5. So this has about 4.5 extra inches onto the end of it, which is essentially taking that off. So that to that normally isn't there on the rest of the guitars. So this would be kind of like my first fret on a normal guitar. Okay, so continuity be damned is now the next day. I'm now 22 years old. I feel ancient, thanks for asking. So I made a mistake. We've heard the comparisons and you might think that's a little low for baritone. It is, because this isn't your standard baritone. This is actually something called a bass 6. I made a mistake, I didn't read properly when buying. Always make sure you research something before you buy it and you don't impulse buy. Well, it was an impulse, I wanted it for 6 months. But I kind of bought it on the spot because I really liked the look of it and I went, ooh, baritone. This is called a bass 6. Now, originally I was considering returning it and getting an actual baritone, but I've had a day to mess around with this thing and I kind of like it. Yeah, so that was a track that I kind of messed around with the other day. And the low tuning, the octave down tuning on this thing works really well with doubling guitar. It can sound really fucking heavy. And like stuff like, I don't know, maybe something like. Playing like kind of those guitar riffs, but an octave down, like no pitch shifting pedal required. I'm kind of falling in love with this thing, I will not lie. So I'm gonna keep it. What I would probably use this guitar for, I'm not a very heavy person, my belly says to differ, but I don't really play a lot of heavy stuff. Some of the shoegaze stuff, it can get quite low, and I think that'd be quite good for some of that stuff. But in general, I'm probably going to use it to more like a guitar. And to be honest, I can use it as bass. It's a really weird, interesting blend between bass and guitar. So there's like this thing I was playing yesterday, what was it? So I can combine that kind of bass stuff with it's just insane. I'm still absolutely loving this thing, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep it. Anyway, track, I'm rambling. I just love this thing. I wanted to return it, and now I'm thinking I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get a baritone at some point. I'm gonna get an actual baritone. Or I'm gonna convert my first ever guitar into a baritone. That guitar is like a Yamaha ERG 121. It's older than me by a good chunk of years, and everything on it failed, essentially. So I've stripped it down. I want to redo the paint on it because it's been battered for God knows how long. So I want to give it a new paint job, kind of like I did with the Blundercaster. Probably going to go for a different vibe. Some new electronics, and I might install a baritone neck on it. I don't know, should I keep it as my first ever guitar, or should I convert it into a baritone? It's a debate, or should I just buy a baritone? I can't keep buying guitars though, I have too many. I'm gonna write a really quick track with it because I think this thing is fucking sick. I'm gonna only make something quite simple and quick here just to kind of show what I would probably use this guitar for. So, I know it's a short one today, but I hope you enjoyed a little demo of what this thing can do. And you're definitely going to be hearing from this thing on my channel. I'm absolutely falling in love with this thing. The versatility of it, the fact that you can write guitar parts, but they're just lower. It's, I'm already writing a song with this thing. I won't lie, I was up most of yesterday night writing a song with this. I hope you enjoyed. I am probably going to plan at some point to mod the shit out of this thing. It's quite an introductory level guitar, so quite cheap pickups, not the best bridge. Like, they're alright. I've got loads of fingerprints on it already, but you know, it's an introductory thing. Add some better humbuckers, get a better bridge. I don't know, maybe add some extra little special electronics. I have wanted to like almost build a guitar pedal inside of a guitar. Like runs on its own like 9-volt battery, and it basically, your guitar's always bypassing through it, and then when you hit the switch on your guitar, it activates the pedal inside your guitar and sends it through the output. I don't know how I'd get it to work. I'm not the best. Actually, do you know what? I don't think it'd be too bad. I think I could figure it out. If I got a guitar pedal, ripped it apart, installed it into the guitar, I probably need I have a donor body, actually. I have a donor electric guitar body lying around, so I could probably mess around and experiment with that and see what I could do. Throw like an octave pedal into this guitar, like make it sound like an actual guitar at the same time. It could be sick. There's quite a few things I could do with this. It is my ability, my skill, time, and money. The last one is the biggest thing. If I have the money to do a project, I will spend every waking hour doing that project, but it's always the funding of it. So, to wrap up, this is a gorgeous and beautiful guitar. And do you know what? For an entry-level guitar, it has really nice frets, no sharp edges. They're not like perfectly polished, but do you know what? They're pretty decent. The electronics, you can hear a bit buzzing. There isn't anything like conductive paint or tape inside the guitar body, so that could be an easy mod just to help try and get rid of some of the interference and stuff like that. I mean, that would be a very easy mod to start off with, but I feel like I could probably turn this thing into a very killer guitar. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.